Welcome to Omacy. Think your yard is too small to be beautiful? Think again. At Omacy, we believe even the tiniest strip of land holds the potential for a jaw-dropping transformation. In today's video, we'll show you how to turn a narrow, overlooked space into a garden paradise that radiates beauty, function, and charm. Whether your outdoor area is squeezed between buildings, running alongside your home, or tucked behind a compact fence, these ideas will expand your imagination and make you see limited space in a whole new light. We'll explore creative layouts, vertical landscaping, calming water features, and space-saving tricks that don't compromise on style. These aren't just practical fixes, they're design-forward solutions that can elevate your entire home's atmosphere. So before you give up on your skinny side yard or narrow backyard, watch through until the end to uncover every genius idea. And if you love clever garden makeovers and stylish small space tips, be sure to subscribe to Omacy. Give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which design you'd love to try at home. Our mission is to help you turn small spaces into serene, stylish, and soulful environments. So, grab a cup of tea and get ready to be inspired by the untapped potential of your tiny yard. The key to designing for narrow spaces lies in celebrating their shape instead of fighting it. Linear design becomes your secret weapon here. Think of your yard as a corridor of potential. You can guide the eye from one end to the other with pathways, layered plants, and rhythmic repetition. For example, a winding stone or gravel path doesn't just make a garden feel bigger, it creates a sense of journey and mystery. Lining that path with low, ornamental grasses or lush ferns gives dimension and draws visitors in. Use repetition in potted plants, vertical trellises, or lighting to establish cohesion, making the space feel intentional rather than cramped. Even furniture should follow the lines. Narrow benches or slim bistro sets can fit neatly along the edges. The idea is to stretch the experience of the space so it feels longer and more immersive than it truly is. When executed thoughtfully, linear design invites exploration and turns a simple pathway into an experience in itself. When you don't have horizontal room to spread, the only way is up. Vertical gardening is the ultimate hack for narrow yards. With trellises, wall-mounted planters, or stacked garden beds, you create layers of greenery without taking up precious ground. This approach not only saves space, but adds texture and depth to otherwise flat areas. Climbing vines like jasmine or clematis can soften hard surfaces and bring fragrance into tight zones. Living walls, whether made of herbs, succulents, or shade-loving plants, double as art installations. Hanging baskets at staggered heights give movement and visual interest. Even rain gutters can be repurposed into sleek, multi-tiered planters. Vertical elements invite the eye to move upward, making a tight garden feel taller and airier. You also gain more privacy with vertical screens made of bamboo or slatted wood, which can host trailing plants for a green backdrop. The best part? Vertical gardening offers countless ways to showcase creativity while maximizing every inch of your yard. It proves that beauty can quite literally grow anywhere, even on a wall. Even in the slimmest garden, you can create the illusion of depth with strategic layering. Start with a backbone of evergreen shrubs or dwarf bamboo for year-round structure. In front, add middle-height plants like hydrangeas, ornamental grasses, or flowering perennials. Closest to the path, use ground covers or creeping herbs that soften the edges and invite touch. By repeating this cascading layout along the garden's length, you build a sense of rhythm and richness. Play with contrasting textures. Mix spiky foliage with rounded leaves, matte greens with glossy ones. Layering also lets you play with color temperature. Warm tones like copper and gold pop against dark greens, while cool blues and silvers calm the scene. If you're designing a shade garden in a narrow side yard, ferns, hostas, and Japanese forest grass offer an elegant, soothing palette. For sunny spots, rosemary, lavender, and dwarf conifers thrive beautifully. It's about creating an immersive environment that engages all the senses without feeling overcrowded. Layering invites you to slow down and notice the little things, the sway of grass, the scent of herbs, the play of shadows. It's the subtle art of making small spaces feel lush and alive. Hardscape elements can make or break a narrow garden. Think of them as the bones of your design. The trick is to choose materials and layouts that elongate and unify the space. Long, linear pavers or stepping stones can visually stretch a yard, especially if laid in the direction you want to emphasize. Gravel paths bordered by low hedges provide a clean, modern look that complements both traditional and contemporary homes. Use retaining walls sparingly but smartly. Low ones can double as seating. Raised beds also help define planting areas and reduce clutter. Incorporate contrasting materials like wood decking next to concrete pavers for a layered effect that adds sophistication. Mirrors or reflective water bowls can multiply the visual space and bounce light into darker corners. Don't underestimate lighting either. Soft, low-profile path lights or string lights along the fence can turn a narrow garden into a cozy retreat after sunset. These elements add structure without overcrowding and help guide your design's flow. When hardscaping is done right, your garden feels not only beautiful, but purposeful and refined. Choosing the right furniture and garden decor for a narrow yard is all about proportion and placement. Oversized loungers or bulky dining tables can easily overwhelm tight spaces. Instead, look for streamlined seating like foldable bistro chairs, built-in benches, or even hanging chairs suspended from pergolas or overhangs. Consider multifunctional pieces, a bench with built-in storage, or a console table that doubles as a plant display. Narrow shelving units along a fence can hold potted plants, lanterns, or garden tools while maintaining a tidy look. Use outdoor rugs to define functional zones, a reading nook, a dining corner, or a mini herb station, so even small spaces feel purposefully divided. When it comes to decor, mirrors, lanterns, and vertical art can add style without sacrificing space. By selecting furnishings that blend seamlessly into the garden layout, you maintain flow and harmony. Thoughtful furniture placement ensures your narrow yard remains functional, stylish, and clutter-free. Small gardens don't have to play it safe. Narrow yards, in particular, benefit from bold contrasts and artistic rhythm. Use color strategically. Deep green foliage accented with pops of white, red, or gold can draw attention and create focal points. Dark fences or black painted walls recede visually, making plants pop and giving the illusion of more depth. Use rhythmic repetition, rows of planters, evenly spaced light fixtures, or climbing vines on evenly spaced trellises to create a soothing sense of order. At night, backlit plants and path lighting can highlight textures and silhouettes, turning your narrow yard into a moody retreat. Play with symmetry if your yard is tight but centered, or go asymmetrical if your space is more dynamic and uneven. These artistic elements are what elevate a tiny garden from nice to truly breathtaking. A bold design choice, like a single sculptural tree or brightly painted pot, can become a signature moment. The key is to treat your garden like a canvas, where every stroke adds emotion and identity. At the end of the day, your narrow garden should reflect your personality and lifestyle. Are you someone who loves to entertain? Add a compact grill and a fold-out bar table. Prefer quiet moments? Design a mini tea garden with a meditation bench surrounded by moss and pebbles. Want to grow your own food? Use vertical veggie planters and hanging baskets for herbs. The beauty of a narrow garden lies in its ability to feel like a hidden world, yours to shape, curate, and love. Use DIY projects to add handmade charm. Upcycled planters, repainted stools, or custom trellises can inject warmth into the space. Even a small bird bath or wind chime brings life and sound to the garden, making it feel vibrant. The more you personalize it, the more magical it becomes. Narrow doesn't mean boring. It means focused, intentional, and full of opportunity. Your yard may be small, but it can tell a powerful, personal story through every plant, color, and corner. If you've been staring at your narrow yard wondering what to do with it, we hope this video filled your imagination with new possibilities. From vertical gardens to layered plants, artistic hardscaping to personalized nooks, there's truly no limit to what you can create, even in the tightest of spaces. At Omacy, we believe that every square foot of your home, indoors or out, can tell a story, and your narrow yard might just become the most unforgettable chapter. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more home and garden inspiration that fits modern living. Like this video if it sparked ideas, and let us know in the comments which narrow garden idea you're most excited to try. We love hearing your creative thoughts and seeing how you transform your space. Until next time, keep designing with heart and keep finding beauty in the spaces you never thought possible.